What's up, City Versus? Your boy, New York City. That is New York CIDDY. And we back for season 4 of the New York City podcast, man. And I feel great, bro. It felt so good to do that again, man. And we're going to get straight into it because we got some things to discuss. You see this hat right here? See this hat sitting upon my first baldy, you know what I'm saying? I got this from a customer, you know what I'm saying? I work for a moving company, and the customer I was doing the move for, he actually helped work on the Avengers video game. He said, you know what? You remind me of a Marvel character, of an Avenger yourself, you know what I'm saying? Well, he didn't say all that, but he gave me this hat, and I'm taking this into account, bro. This episode, we kick off against the Minnesota Vikings, 12 o'clock Eastern time. Bro, let me tell y'all one thing, bro. I'm a minister at my church, so I hardly miss church for anything. My job, they be trying to get me to come in and ask me, bro, on Sundays, for whatever reason, I tell them Monday through Saturday I can work for y'all, but whatever reason on Sundays they decide they want to try to ask me to come in, I tell them no, I can't come in, I got church. But this Sunday right here, boy, Big G.O. Dizzle, man, you know my heart. You know my heart. You know I love you. Like you ex Peter. You know what I'm saying? You know I love you, man. But this Sunday, I'm going to be in the house. I'm not going to make it to service, guy. Look, Father, you got to forgive me. I done been there every Sunday, almost every Sunday throughout the off season. I be in there faithfully, Sunday after Sunday, Bible study after Bible study. But this Sunday is for the dogs. And I said all that to say this. This is the Daniel Jones and the Avengers Revenge Tour. I'm calling it now, bro. I'm calling it now. This is a big season for my boy Daniel Jones. We're not going to get too crazy or sidetracked. We're going to start it off in the first episode of New York City, the first game of the season. Daniel Jones will have a big season, and there's no way around it, bro. It's either you win or you out. Period, Daniel. You my boy. I believe in you, but even I have to take everything into consideration. It is now year 6 for you, my boy. Year 6, and the pudding ain't really putting it. It's giving more Bill Cosby. Let me mix something in your drink. Jello pudding pops instead of the pudding that I'm talking about, like banana pudding. I like banana pudding. It's giving Jello pudding pops, Bill Cosby. You might get smashed if you sleep around me type energy. And I don't like that, Danny. I don't like that, my boy. I need you to get busy this year because, quite frankly, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't even think you're gonna have to have a big year. And when I say a big year, I'm not talking about you win a couple more games that people think you're was supposed to win. Like I'm talking about playoff run, MVP caliber. I don't want to say you got to win a Super Bowl, but you need to play like a Super Bowl caliber quarterback this year in order for you to be on this team next year. It's that simple. I've been defending you for years, but I can't lie. It ain't been the best results. You know, whenever he came out when he came out his rookie year, I wasn't the biggest fan, but I gave him a chance, and he kind of he did some things that I really liked. But most of the stuff throughout the other years was trash. He won that playoff game. He made it to the playoffs and he won a playoff game. That ain't enough, my boy. That ain't enough, my boy. They done paid you a contract. I think it was 160 mil or something like that. That's 40 mil a year. And even though like the contract, like as far as the other quarterbacks, what they're going to get, what they're getting now, and what they're going to get, it might be, I ain't gonna say peanut. It's goddamn 160 mil still that. But as far as what they're gonna pay quarterbacks, we gave him a decent contract. Now, is it adding up to the level of play? It all depends. His contract, if he doesn't do good this year, we got an out after this season. And I think they said it's some still kind of dead cap space hit, but I think they're willing to take that on versus the rest of his contract. And even if he does ball out this year, you got to take into consideration that his other years, his other past 5 years, ain't been that good. So even if you ball out, you can't come ask for more money because you ain't did enough. You just if you ball out this year, you will be just now justifying why they signed you. You know, so you're gonna have to put on a performance where because like if he doesn't put on, and I said all that, if you don't put on that level of performance, they already out there scouting quarterbacks in college right now. And even if you do ball out, I still think they might draft a quarterback. Like, I don't know where. It might not be a first round pick, but they definitely got in mind to replace you. And that's what I need to see right now, bro. I need to see my GM, my coach. As much as I hate it for you, my boy Danny, as much as I hate it for Daniel Jones, the thing is, we need to have somebody behind you because we don't know. Even if this year you do good, it could be a fluke. And we can't risk that, bro. They out there looking at some of the quarterbacks at the college games. I heard a rumor about Joe Sean up there talking about, I still don't know. He's been our GM for like 2-3 years. I still don't know how to pronounce his last name. But I heard a rumor about him being out there talking to whatever the GM's the Cardinals GM's name is, something Ryan Poles, something like that. Talking about, I bet you it's good not to have to be scouting for quarterbacks. I hope that's a rumor. I hope that ain't true. Because one thing about that makes me mad about the Giants, they always talk about the giant way. And I feel like, look, bro, I wasn't there for all the years. Like, look, this is year 100. And I wasn't there all 100 years. Like, we won 4 Super Bowls in 100 years. So I guess every 25th year, well, not every 25th year, but every 25 years, we're averaging a Super Bowl. Ironically, this is the 100 years, so that's the other 25. So maybe, I guess it might be another 25. But we planning on winning soon. You know what I'm saying? We plan on winning soon. And but with that being said, they talk about this Giants way. And to me, the Giants way is winning. I don't care about the whole, I need him to act like Eli. I don't need him to be like this. Because my cousin asked me what kind of players that we got. And I'm like, bro, they want good boys, man. Like, yeah, I know you want the safe pick, but we need some dogs right now, bro. And I think that's why they went ahead and drafted Malik Nabers. Because they told him they didn't want him to change at all. And he's gonna be very important to what Daniel Jones does this season. You know what I'm saying? And it's a team effort, but it starts with Daniel Jones and that O-line. And regardless of how the O-line does, I mean, if the O-line does good or bad, Daniel Jones, this year is gonna be on you. You're gonna be the scapegoat regardless of what happens. There's no more Saquon. With Saquon, I hate that happened. I hate Saquon had to leave, went to the Eagles. We're going to see when you go from the 31st, 32nd offensive line to the number 1 offensive line what the difference is. But Daniel Jones, you are my quarterback. You're my guy. I got my uncle, I got my cousin, I got everybody coming at me talking about he had the ball out this year. And the thing is, I said I'm gonna give him a week 2 or 3 because he coming off an ACL injury after you being sacked second most in NFL history with 73 sacks. You're probably gonna be a little bit shell shocked from getting your goddamn clock rocked, but hey, they don't want to hear that. They want results, and I can't even be mad at them. And that's why we gotta go on a Daniel Jones Avengers Revenge tour, bro. There's no room for discrepancy. I want you this Sunday, starting with the Vikings, week in, week out, I need you to be putting your foot off in they behind, bro. Period. I can't save you no more. This is, like my boy said, it's above me now. It is above me now, bro. This is out my pay grade. We got too many people that want to see blood. Like my boy Cole said, they want to see blood. You about to be the sacrifice if you don't do it. You about to be the sacrificial lamb, bro. And I know about that because I stay in my work. But, bro, I'm looking forward to the game. It's a lot of stuff to look forward to when it comes to it. You know, we get to see our first real look at our rookie receiver, Malik Nabers. So I'm excited to see what he is doing. I seen an interview earlier today where they're talking about him and Isaiah Simmons. How he have certain goals for him. I think they said they expect 1,000 yards, but he said realistically he see him getting like 1,500 yards. I think he said 12 to 13 touchdowns, something like that. Rookie of the year. And I ain't gonna lie, bro. I mean that's good expectations. I expect for people to talk about our players like that. Is it possible? It all depends. It all depends. But I'm gonna tell y'all now, I have no doubts in my mind. No doubts whatsoever. Now, I seen the game in Houston. I was actually there, and it didn't look that good. But it wasn't a real game. I got to take that in consideration. It was his first game back from the tear that he had, bro, the ACL tear. And you gotta give him a little bit of grace. But that's out the window Sunday. Daniel Jones, I'm trusting you. I see Kay Adams up there flirting with you on interviews. She's trusting in you. I need you to come through for us, my boy. I have nothing else to say. It's win or go home this season. No more excuses, Danny. Let's get it done. This been your boy, New York City. I appreciate y'all watching the episode. If you like the episode, like, share, and subscribe. Till next time, peace.